Regarding Sylvester Stallone's minimal part in Expend4bles, Jason Statham is brutally honest. Since its inception, Sylvester Stallone has been the main power behind the Expendables franchise. He not only wrote the scripts for the first 3 installments and directed the first movie back in 2010, but he also served as the franchise's original director. If the initial release of the group felt a little dated, then the most amazing thing about them is perhaps how they managed to reach a 4th iteration 13 years later. Maybe this explains in part why Stallone thought he would play a smaller part this time around, and Jason Statham felt it just wasn't right. With a disastrous 16% Rotten Tomatoes score and a box office that is barely breaking double figures, the Expend4bles is currently dragging the franchise through the mud, over rocky ground, and through every other metaphor you can think of. It's debatable to what extent Stallone's lack of engagement contributed to it, but one thing is for sure, the man the Rocky actor appointed to direct the film this time around has his own opinions on the subject. Jason Statham openly discussed his feelings on Stallone's absence from the majority of the film with Cinema Express. In this specific story, he is absent for reasons we don't discuss, so we have to navigate the ocean without him, he remarked. Something about not having him around feels off somehow. We are doing our best, we are getting by, and the story is what it is, but the finest days are when he is on set. The Expendables are made by Stallone. If it ain't broke is an old proverb that seems to apply to the Expend4bles current situation. Even while the Expendables films have always drawn criticism from people who would rather see things blow up in a cerebral film than in a violent one, none have been as poorly regarded as this 4th installment. This time, the one major difference: Stallone had a small part in the film, although he wasn't involved in the screenplay, narrative, or behind the scenes.